Our regularly scheduled programming will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the Philadelphia Phillies versus the San Diego Padres.
Hi, everybody, from Jack Murphy Stadium in San Diego. Welcome to Phillies baseball tonight. Game 3 of the series, the Phils and the San Diego Padres. It's an all-star pitching matchup. Terry Mulholland for the Phillies and Andy Dennis for San Diego. Harry Callis with Rich Ashburn and Chris Wheeler. Another beautiful night here in San Diego, and a couple of lineup changes for the Phillies. Wheels, Ricky Jordan's in there tonight. Wes Chamberlain's in there tonight.
Well, Jim Fregosi, and your point being that because of Andy Bennett, you know, why would you play those right-handed hitters, Harry? And Jim Fregosi feels that he has a lot of good outfielders on this ball club, and that he thinks he wants to rotate them a little bit more as the season goes along. Chamberlain hasn't had many at-bats. He'll play tonight, and Thompson will play tonight. Tomorrow, he'll get Eisenreich back out there. So that's what he's going to do that for. And the reason for Ricky Jordan is he just eats up Andy Bennett for some reason. So he's going to have him in the lineup tonight.
Jordan has 5 lifetime hits against Bennett, 4 of them home runs. Phillies need a win here in San Diego, Whitey. 3 losses in a row. That equals the longest losing streak for the Phils. And they'll need a good effort from Terry Mulholland, obviously.
Well, I think you can expect a good effort from Terry. I think consistently he's been one of the strongest pitchers in the rotation. I think there's some concern about what's going on here. They've had 2 leads here, haven't been able to hold them. And Mark Davis has come in and looked like Lefty Grove in his prime against the Phillies, but it's too early really to start pushing panic buttons. I mean, this is the same team that's 23 games over the 500 mark, and they'll turn it around, but you know, you get a little worried. You're out here, it's tough to win games out here in the coast against these clubs.
That'll be Terry Mulholland going against Andy Bennett. Starting lineups for you right after these messages.
The Phillies and the San Diego Padres is being brought to you by Bud Light. If you want great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light. By Mellon PSFS, the official bank of the Phillies. By the Bell of Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. No other book can match it. A Bell Atlantic company. And by Independence Blue Cross. Personal choice, the health plan that controls costs, not people.
The Bud Light Spotlight's on Phillies! We'll tell you what we like with our Bud Light.
Beach volleyball and Bud Light. Give me the Flyers and a Bud Light.
Cheesesteaks?
Cheesesteaks. Cheesesteaks.
Enough already with the Philly cheesesteaks! Anything goes well with Bud Light.
We like Bud Light and Dan.
Bud Light! Bartender, we need a Bud Light.
Just last year, John Pasmato scaled the rocky slopes of Kilimanjaro, trekked through the murky waters of the Amazon, and captained a tall ship through the treacherous Strait of Magellan.
Mellon PSFS employees are giving their time to help people embark on some of the greatest adventures of their lives.
All it took was learning to read.
It's been a record-breaking year at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer. So how should we bring it to a close? With a record-breaking clearance. Enjoy a selection of Concord's Automobile Magazine's Automobile of the Year and remarkable savings on all these 93 cars and minivans. Choose Plymouth Voyager or Grand Voyager. Get options like leather seating, anti-lock brakes, and child seat, and save thousands. The record-breaking clearance at the minivan store at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer. Jim Fragosi's lineup tonight will have Lenny Dykstra, center fielder, leading off. Mickey Morandini, second base, bats second. Ricky Jordan, first baseman, hitting third. Dave Hollins at third base will bat fourth. Darren Dalton catching, hitting fifth. Milt Thompson, left fielder, bats sixth. Wes Chamberlain in right field will hit seventh. Kevin Stocker, the shortstop, bats eighth, and batting ninth and pitching Terry Mulholland. They're facing the big right-hander Andy Benes,
who is 9-6 on the year with the best earned run average in the league at 2.57.
Defensively behind Benes, it'll be Arky Sinfranco at third, Ricky Gutierrez the shortstop, Tim Tuffle at second, and Phil Clark at first. Bob Guerin doing the catching tonight. In the outfield, Phil Plantier in left, Eric Bell in center, and Tony Gwynn in right. Larry Poncino will call the balls and strikes tonight. Rich Reeker at first base, Bob Davidson at second, and Bill Hahn will umpire at third. Bill's trying to halt a 3-game losing streak here tonight, and they'll have to do it against an all-star pitcher, Andy Benes. Benes' lifetime has good numbers against the Phils. He's 7-2 against the Phillies, with a career ERA of 3.16. One strike to Dykstra.
The Phillies have not lost 4 games in a row all year. They have had now 4 3-game losing streaks, so they certainly don't want to make it 4 tonight.
2 strikes to Dykstra. And St. Louis has won this afternoon. They beat Houston 5-3. Bob Tewksbury won his 10th. Brian Williams, the loser. Lee Smith is league-leading 32nd save. Cardinals had homers from Todd Zeile and from Mark Whitten today. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Lenny Dykstra. Dude has not been a good lifetime hitter against this Andy Benes. Just 3 for 27, a 111 career batting average. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Benes is a strikeout pitcher. He's 4th in the league in strikeouts with 107. First player selected in the June '88 draft out of Evansville, Indiana. Fly ball into center field. Derek Bell there waiting. Puts it away. Lenny Dykstra is out, 1 down. We'll bring up Mickey Morandini.
Andy Benes is huge, 6'6", 240 pounds. He's 25. He'll be 26 on the 20th of August. And he was the #1 pick by the Padres in June of '88 and the #1 pick overall in the draft that year.
Morandini batting at .239. He's been a pretty good lifetime hitter against Benes. .333 his career numbers. Fouls it out of play. Birthday wishes to Teresa Sherman tonight. Teresa grew up near Connie Mack Stadium, a lifelong Phillies fan. And Scott Marlin in Philadelphia celebrating a birthday. A little bit high. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Morandini and Benes were teammates on the Olympic team in 1988.
Ball and 2 strikes to Mickey Morandini. Phils lead the league in runs scored, 488. 9 ahead of the Giants, who got just 1 run today in a 3-1 loss of the New York Mets. Frank Tanana beat him today. Ground ball to second base. Tim Tuffle plays the hop and throws out Morandini. The only Giant run coming on a Barry Bonds homer is 25th. That ties the Giants with the Phils for the league lead in home runs. 92 homers for both clubs.
Mets out hit him 12-3. There have been many teams lately, and the Phillies certainly are well aware of this fact, that have shut down the Giants' offense.
A couple of left-handers, one of them a rookie. Montreal youngster Kirk Reuter shut him out, and Tanana beat him 3-1 today. Ricky Jordan, as we mentioned, the top, has great numbers against Benes. 5 for 17, 4 of them home runs. Bennis throwing him a couple of breaking balls here.
Ricky hit a home.
Remembers, I guess, huh?
Yeah, he remembers him hitting fastball last time off from Harry at about 3:30 in the morning.
That's right.
He hit that 3-run homer.
He skies a foul down the first base side. It'll go out of play. It's 2-1.
He hit a grand slam off Bennis here in this ballpark a couple years ago.
2 balls and 1 strike to Jordan. Jim Gilbert celebrating his 75th birthday today. And John Dinmore birthday in Brookhaven, Pennsylvania. Line drive center field. Bell there, though, makes the grab. Well hit by Jordan, caught by Derek Bell. No runs, hits, errors, and none left after 1/2. Bills nothing. Padres coming to bat.
When you move into a new house, little things are going to come up. Unexpected things. Things the previous owner forgot to mention. So to make your new house a home, turn to the book with more choices. It can even help if you want to get out of the house for a while. But you'll learn Bella Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 use it. No other book could match it. A Bella Panting Company.
The Phillies look to cook a Canadian goose when they play Montreal Tuesday, August 10th and Wednesday, August 11th at 7:35. And Thursday, August 12th at 12:35 at a business person special. Then Bonilla, Doc, and the Mets make a house call Friday, August 13th, 7:35. Saturday, August 14th, 7:05. And Sunday, August 15th at 1:35. When kids 14 and under get a free Phillies road jersey. Call 463-1000.
Live, learn, and play with Boa, Cash, Johnstone, Lazinski, and many more this January at Phillies Dream Week. 1 full week in Clearwater Beach to play with the pros. Call now for more information, 215-938-1200. Space is limited. Call now, 938-1200.
Jim Riggleman's San Diego lineup tonight. Ricky Gutierrez, the shortstop, leads off. Tim Peffel, second base, bats second. Tony Gwynn, right fielder, hitting third. Derek Bell in center field, bats fourth. Bill Clark, the first baseman, hitting fifth. Phil Plantier, left fielder, bats sixth. Archie Sinfraco at third base, bats seventh. Bob Guerin, the catcher, will hit eighth, and batting ninth and pitching Andy Bennis. They're facing Terry Mulholland.
Phil's left-hander is 6'3", 215 pounds. Terry now 30 years of age. Against the San Diego Padres, 5-7 in 15 starts and 0-2 against the Padres this year. Both of those losses at the Vet.
Defensively behind Mulholland, Dave Hollins at third, Kevin Stocker at short, Mickey Morandini at second, and Ricky Jordan at first. Doing the catching is Darren Dalton. The outfield from left to right, it's Milt Thompson, Lenny Dykstra, and Wes Chamberlain. Ricky Gutierrez will lead it off. Gutierrez hitting at 267. Len and Michael Stippo, Phillies season ticket holders from Wilmington here for this weekend series. 1 strike to Gutierrez. Ground ball. It's a foul ball. No balls and 2 strikes. Andy Bennis has the leading ERA in the league, as Chris mentioned. Mulholland's is third in the league at 2.72. Terry's still tied for the league leading complete games with 6 of them, tied with Doug Graybeck and Doc Gooden.
Both these guys should be real strong. They haven't pitched since the 7th of the month, except for that the short stints they had in the All-Star game.
Terry worked 2 innings in the All-Star game. Of course, he started it, gave up the home run to Kirby Puckett. And what was surprising is that he walked 2.
Yeah.
Because Mulholland does not walk many batters at all. 2 balls and 2 strikes. .9 walks per 9 innings for Mulholland. Curveball or a changeup?
I think it was a breaking ball. It looked like a breaking ball that he chased. See if we can see on the replay here. Yeah, it's a slider, and Gutierrez chased it. Mulholland basically fastball, breaking ball. He'll throw slider and curveball, and he's come up with that sinker that he throws quite a bit this year down and away to right-handed batters.
One down. It brings on Tim Tuffle. Mulholland's 1.9 walks per 9 innings, 6th best in the National League. The best owned by Bob Tewksbury coming into play today. 0.4 walks per 9. That's incredible. Let's see if he walked anybody today. Nope.
Figured that. Yeah. He gives up a lot of hits, but he doesn't give up many walks.
I'm telling you. He lowered that 0.4 per 9. And all of a sudden, Mulholland is falling behind Tuffle 3-0.
Well, Tuffle's pretty patient. The other day against Danny Jackson when he played, he walked twice and doubled in 3 at-bats.
Three balls and a strike to Tim Tuffle. Atlanta failed to capitalize on the Giants' loss today. Pittsburgh beat the Braves at Atlanta 4-3. High fly ball popped into shallow right. Mickey Morandini out. Makes the grab.
This is a ballpark where Morandini and Incaviglia had that violent collision on the Phillies' first trip out here in April. And Incaviglia wound up on the short end of that. He actually missed the game because of the collision.
Terry Mulholland now talking to Kevin Stocker about something. I'm not sure what, but Mulholland called Stocker in from shortstop. Maybe the way he's going to pitch Gwynn. I'm not sure.
Exactly, Harry. That's what he would do, because the shortstop really comes into play with Gwynn a lot, because Gwynn hits so many balls the other way. So he's got him moved well over into the hole.
Got Stocker in the hole, and means he's going to try to pitch away from him.
Well, Hollins is way off the line. If they look how much room they give him on the left side. Almost nothing. Don't see many left-handed hitters played that way.
1 ball and 1 strike to Gwynn, who's hitting .339. That's 6th best in the league. Hit his 4th home run here last night. It was a game winner, and he really jumped on it. Really a home run hitter, but he smoked that one off David West. He was fooled by that breaking ball. You don't see Tony Gwynn look bad on a pitch very often, but he did on that one.
See, a lot of his critics, Harry, will tell you that he could be a home run hitter if he wanted to, as you saw last night. But because of the fact that he wants to hit .300 and he hits the ball the other way so much, he doesn't drive in runs or hit homers.
Well, Mulholland positions Stocker perfectly, but then Stocker boots it. So that little conversation Mulholland had with Stocker, he put him in the right place, but Stocker just kicked it for his first error since joining the Phillies. His second, excuse me.
Yeah, as Harry said, he pitched him perfectly. They kept staying away from him. Stocker just let that ball play him a little bit. He's been getting a lot of bad hops, as everybody does on this field. It's not a good field. He's handled all the balls before that one, and he fumbles that.
Brings on Derek Bell. Bell hitting at .258. 13 homers. He's knocked in 42. One ball and no strikes. Hit center field. Tony Gwynn will head for third, and the Padres have runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Phillies in the first 2 games in this series have been getting killed by their lack of defense, and you hope it doesn't jump right up and grab them tonight. Mulholland should have had a real easy first inning. Fastball, and Bell gets a good swing at it, fights it off, hits it to right center. Gwynn first to third's on the play with 2 out.
Early in the season, when the Phillies were on such a roll, they did commit errors and give teams 4 outs sometimes, but they just out-hit their mistakes, so you didn't notice it.
Or they get away with it. You know, the team would give them the extra outs, but they would somehow get out of innings, and that'll catch up to you.
Here's Phil Clark. Clark batting at .310. 25-year-old younger brother of Gerald Clark. He plays some first base. He plays some outfield. He catches.
He was a catcher at one time in the Detroit minor league system. He started out there.
Keeps the ball foul.
In fact, he was named an all-star at 2 different minor league levels as a catcher.
Spent most of his time last year at Toledo, then came up to the Tigers at the end of the year and hit over 400 in 54 at-bats for Detroit. But they let him go. Pulled him with that pitch.
Hey, you see Mulholland. Now, that was a changeup, it looked like. And he got him way out in front of it.
Well, he usually doesn't get involved too much in changes. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Clark. High with a fastball. It's 2-2. Shallow center. Dykstra should have no problem with it. He squeezes it, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left. At the end of 1, it's 0-0.
It's Saturday. I'm not going to mow the lawn. I'll hire him to mow the lawn and paint the garage. No, the garage. I'm dreaming big. With Super 7, I'll buy a car. No, cars. Meet exotic people. Not him. Her. I'll be in the money. Moolah. Saturday. Super 7. If I can dream it, I can win it.
Recently, an object was sighted.
It was big. It was just big.
Too big to measure with the human eye.
They say it could show up anywhere.
Whoa! Did you see that? Pizza Hut!
Bigfoot from Pizza Hut.
Out of sight, big.
21 slices.
I can handle it.
On a totally different crust.
Whoa!
For a ridiculously low $10.99. It's a legendary value. Bigfoot from Pizza Hut. The biggest pizza you can get delivered.
Imagine the smooth acceleration, the quick response, the high performance of 93-octane Exxon Supreme gasoline. Move up to Exxon Supreme and turn the tiger loose.
After 1 inning of play, it's the Phils 0 and San Diego 0. Upcoming telecasts of Phillies baseball include tomorrow afternoon's game with the Padres beginning at 4 and Monday night's game with the Dodgers at 10:30 right here on PHL 17.
Happy birthday to Theodore Van Zelt Sr. from Philadelphia, 91, and also another 91st birthday to Mary Fabian from Phoenixville. And we have a happy wedding anniversary, 50 years, to Irv and Ethel Millman from Cherry Hill.
Dave Hollins leads it off for the Phillies, hitting at .280. Lifetime just a .214 hitter against Andy Bennis. Starts him with a breaking ball for a strike. Slams the ball to deep right, but it's a foul ball. Home run distance, but foul. No balls and 2 strikes to Dave Hollins. Remarked in this series how shallow that Derek Bell plays in center. Plays even the power guys very shallow out there. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
He plays everybody shallow, and he just feels that he can go back and get. Look how much room between him and the fence. If the ball's hit on a line over his head, he's going to take his chances. If it sits high in the air, he figures he can go to the wall and catch it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Hollins. Beats the breaking ball foul off the foot of Bob Guerin. Stays 1-2.
Former Phillies hostess Linda Lusek, now Springer, and her husband Bruce here at the ball game tonight, along with parents Bob and Ruth from Stratford, New Jersey, following the Phillies up and down the coast, hoping to see a win or two. So are we.
Bouncing ball up the middle. Gutierrez can't get the glove down. I don't believe Gutierrez would have gotten him anyhow. Hollins really runs hard all the time, and it will be a hit for Hollins.
No chance for Gutierrez to get him. It looks worse than it is because he doesn't get any leather on it at all. As Harry says, he doesn't get the glove down. He was looking for a big hop, and he was going to throw across his body and try and get Hollins, and he would not have had him.
Well, bring on Darren Dalton. Dutch hitting at .247. 2 homers last night, supplying all the offense for the Phils. Second in the league in RBIs with 68. Bennis has been tough on Dalton. Dutch just a .136 lifetime hitter against Andy Bennis. He has hit 1 home run. One ball and 1 strike to Dalton.
Dalton chased a high fastball that time. That's a pitch that he'll get himself out on. If you're going to look for a hole in Darren Dalton, you're going to try and throw him up that way because he's a great dead low ball hitter. He'll hit the pitch up sometimes, but for the most part, he won't drive it.
Three balls and 2 strikes. Dave Hollins at first base. Nobody out here in the second. 0-0 game. Popped him up. Arquison Franco makes the grab. So Dalton out on a high infield pop-up. 1 down. It'll bring up Milt Thompson. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Phillies and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of the Phillies. Milt hitting at .247. You mentioned the top that Eisenreich is going to play tomorrow. How about Incaviglia? Will he also play probably?
Yes, he will play left tomorrow, and Eisenreich will play right tonight. Chamberlain in right and Thompson in left as Fergosi's trying to get everybody some at-bats and try and keep them sharp.
1 ball and no strikes to Milt Thompson.
His feeling being that the Phillies are going to see so many right-handers that if he keeps playing all the left-handed batters, Incaviglia and Chamberlain will just get really rusty, so he needs to get them out there once in a while.
2-0. Dave Hollins first base with 1 out. Hollins drawing the throw.
Bennis must think they're going to play hit and run or something here because Hollins is not a base stealer. He's a guy who runs well. He's a good base runner, but not a base stealer.
He does go, and that's slammed to deep left center field. This ball one hopping off the fence. Holland's rounding third. He'll score. Thompson at second with a double, and the Phils lead it 1-0 here in the second.
Well, Derek Bell, as we mentioned, playing really shallow, and that's the ball he's not going to get to. If you can line one, and that's what Thompson did, he just hit a rope out to left center. Bennis went away with a fastball. You saw Guerin jump up there because Hollins was running, and Derek Bell has to play this one off the wall. Phillies have led in every game in this series now.
Brings on Wes Chamberlain. Wes hitting at 274. And Thompson gives the Phillies a 1-0 lead here in the second. Missing second baseman Tuffle was out of position. He was over for a pickoff throw, which didn't come.
Yeah, Bennis did not look back and see his second baseman there, and the whole right side was wide open. There's Tuffle.
One ball and one strike to Wes Chamberlain. Low and away breaking ball. 1-2. Plus against Andy Bennis, 1 hit and 9 tries. Minnesota beat Baltimore tonight 4-2. The O's could have moved into first place with a win, but they didn't get it. Yankees now tied for first with Toronto. He's beating Oakland today.
The Blue Jays are really strong.
Struck him out. First strikeout for Bennis. That's 2 down here in the second. It'll bring up Kevin Stocker.
Looked like Bennis got away with a hanger this time. Ball was sitting right up there for Chamberlain, but as you could tell in the replay, his head and shoulder pulled off it, so he had no chance.
Stocker, the switch hitter, batting at .333. He's hitting a lot better right-handed than left. 6 for 11 right-handed, hitting .211 left-handed. Pops a foul out of play.
Some of the people around the Phillies think that Stocker in time might be a better left-handed hitter than right-handed. Even though he's naturally right-handed, he's going to see a lot more right-handed pitching. And the way he works at things, I think he has a chance to be a pretty good left-handed hitter.
1 ball and 1 strike.
He is what they call coachable. Doesn't think he knows everything like some young players do immediately.
7-23. University of Washington product.
There are some of the coaches, manager and coach.
John Vukovich, who has his son Vince on the trip.
Vince was sitting there. It's Vince right behind Vuk. Uh-oh, he's teaching him to spit already.
He's learned the major league method of spitting.
Bonnie will be horrified at that. She taught him better than that.
Bouncing ball to Clark. Clark to Bennis covering, and that'll retire the side. Phillies got a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. After 1.5, 1-0 Phils.
Can this father,
If he loves him, she marries him.
give away this bride and still keep his sanity? Will this man
A wonderful young man. Wonderful.
marry this
At
woman
least my mother's not thinking of coming with us on our honeymoon.
and live to tell about it?
It's a wedding. It's not the land of the living dead.
This is a family of lunatics.
Alan Alda, Joe Pesci, Ali Sheedy, Molly Ringwald. You're invited to Betsy's wedding.
Sunday at noon on PHL 17. Skyscrapers are built to stand indefinitely. Monuments to technical achievement. At Infinity, they wanted luxury cars that would endure. So they patented new methods of construction to reduce body flex. So seams and joints stay tight. Visit your Infinity showroom and drive the new Q45 to see how rock solid it feels. Better yet, drive an old one.
Lease one of the world's most advanced automobiles, now at a very special rate for a limited time.
Next up, Darren Dalton.
What? You're out of uniform.
Coach, Zuba stripes are in.
Dalton, you need glasses.
Right, Coach. Philly Zuba's glasses from McDonald's.
Score big at McDonald's with Phillies glasses in 2 hot Zuba's designs. Each only 79 cents when you order a bacon Swiss quarter pounder, a large fry, and a medium Coke Classic, or any other extra value meal.
Now what? What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
All fans receive a great-looking poster, compliments of Thriftway. The teams wear uniforms from 1933. The Phillies play the Pirates on Nostalgia Day, Sunday, August 1st at 1:35. Call 463-1000.
Our third business person special of the year coming up Thursday, July 29th against the Runnin' Redbirds. A battle between the #1 Phils and the #2 Cardinals. Always fun in the sun. That's the 29th at 12:35. Compliments of Mellon PSFS. Make your plans now. Order your tickets by calling 463-1000. Bill Plantier leads it off. Looks at a strike. Plantier hitting at .241. Smothers a foul. No balls and 2 strikes to Plantier. Bills lead 1-0 here in the second. Got him with a breaking ball. Second strikeout for Mulholland. 1 down here in the second, and that'll bring up Arky Sinfraco.
Terry Mulholland has a real good breaking ball tonight. He's using on both the right and the left-handed batters. That was a curveball, and he got Plantier to chase ahead in the count.
Sinfraco batting at 184. Got him from Montreal for Tim Scott, a pitcher. A little bit high, 1 ball and no strikes.
Padres only have 1 left-handed hitter in the lineup, and you don't see many left-handed hitters hit off Mulholland because they're hitting just 193 off him this year coming into the ball game.
Play.
If Fred McGriff were able to play, he of course would be in the lineup tonight, and he has had very good lifetime numbers off Mulholland.
Fred McGriff still out with that rib cage area problem. Has not played in this series. I'm still waiting to see if he's going to be around.
Tony Gwynn, it doesn't matter right or left. I mean, he plays against everybody.
2 balls and a strike to Sinfraco. Just missing 3-1.
Got here the other day. It looked like he was on his way to Georgia, no doubt about it. But that deal is kind of stalled, it would appear. The Padres probably want more than the Braves want to give up.
A fair ball going all the way to the Padre bullpen. Chased down by Milt Thompson. And Sinfraco will hold it second with a double.
Balls in the bullpen here in San Diego can be an adventure because there's no ground rule down there. You have to go into that bullpen and dig it out. Now watch Sinfraco hook this ball down the line, and it gets in the bullpen. We'll see what happens. It hit the mound, and now Thompson knows that he has to go get it. And if we lose sight of him there. Last time when the Phillies were here, he had to throw a ball over the crowd. He got so far in there to his left. There you see it. See, it's around by the bench. Now he's got to reach in and grab it. Oh, yeah. You get triples in this ballpark to left field, which is unusual.
Ended up right on the bench. And, of course, the Padre bullpen crew not going to help Milt any.
in a while, you'll see an inexperienced player come in here and not realize that. You know, they'll go in that bullpen and they'll turn around and start waving their hands at the umpire, you know, looking for a ground rule, and the umpire just stares back at them.
Bob Guerin hitting .212, but he has hit the Phillies well. Hit Mulholland well. 3 for 4 against Mulholland, including a homer. He fouls this one first base side. Jordan near the stands makes the grab nicely. Good play by Ricky right near the stands, and Garrett is out number 2. That'll bring up Andy Benes.
Ricky Jordan has to fight the crowd over here. This has a chance to be fan interference if someone had touched that, because the fan was reaching out into the field of play. Here we go in the bullpen again. There's Tim Mauser, just sits there, just moves his feet just a little bit. Here it is, Milt, right here.
Here's Benes hitting 122. He can't hit the long ball if he gets the right pitch. He's hit 4 career home runs, one of them this year off Jose Rijo. Hit 1 in '89 off Dennis Cook of the Phils, 1 in '91 off Danny Cox of the Phils, and last year off Charlie Lebrand. 1 ball and 1 strike to Andy Benes.
Look at the size up. I mean, you figure if he gets a pitch he can handle, he can drive. He is huge.
Kind of a half swing foul, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Marquis Sinfracco at second base with 2 outs. Missing inside. 2-2. Got him with a breaking ball. Called out on strikes is Benes. 3rd strikeout for Mulholland. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. After 2, 1-0 Phils.
Live from Philly, it's Bud Light.
Bud Light is in the house! I'm talking about Bud Light.
Bud Light is slammed! We just want a Bud Light, is that so wrong? Salute.
Ah, amigo.
Hey, it's Bud Light, yeah! Birdman loves Bud Light.
I need a Bud Light. We live in Philly and we love Bud Light.
Ask for Bud Light.
Are you saying that I killed my wife?
I didn't kill my wife. Put that gun down. Turn around.
On August 6th, the chase begins. Harrison Ford is The Fugitive, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, August 6th at a theater near you.
The Fugitive from Warner Brothers presents The Fugitive of the Week. Baltimore's Cal Ripken is on the loose, dodging the Yankees, who are in hot pursuit.
They got him in a rundown again, and he gets walked safely.
Our values are changing these days. People are reconsidering what to do with their money. And while just about everyone else is trying to sell you a $15,000 automobile with some interesting standard features, we'd like you to consider an automobile from under $7,000. With some interesting options on what to do with the rest of your money. The Excel from Hyundai. Cars that make sense.
Our trivia question tonight: can you name the team since 1950 that had the top 2 men in home runs, the top 2 men in RBIs, and 3 20-game winners, yet failed to win the pennant?
What? In the same year?
Yeah. There was a team since 1950 that had the 1-2 RBI men, the 1-2 home run hitters in the league, and 3 20-game winners, and didn't win the pennant.
what they do wrong.
1 ball and 1 strike to Mulholland, who's hitting .073. Doing 1 to him. And 2 strikes to Mulholland. Struck him out. The second strikeout for Bennis. 1 down here in the 3rd. And it'll bring out Lenny Dykstra, who flied out to center field his first time up. Only pitchers in the league with more strikeouts than Bennis are Jose Rio, Greg Maddox, and John Smoltz.
Was this an American League team or a National
correct.
League team?
American League.
Ray Tipton loves those American League trivia questions.
Especially when they involve this particular team.
Oh.
A foul, backing out of play does the dude. 1 ball and 1 strike. One out, no base runners. Phillies lead 1-0 here in the 3rd. With a breaking ball, 2-1. Dykstra leading the league in runs scored with 86, tied for the league lead in doubles, 26. And he's 5th in the league in on-base percentage. Two balls and 2 strikes. Count to Dykstra. Ground ball hit to first baseman Clark. He'll make the play himself. That's 2 down here in the 3rd. That'll bring on Mickey Morandini. Sunday, August 1st is Nostalgia Game, the annual Nostalgia Game, as we turn back the clocks to 1933. Bills and Bucks will wear uniforms from 1933. All fans receive a great-looking poster featuring all of the Phillies' offensive players. Compliments of Thriftway. That's Sunday, August 1st against the Pittsburgh Pirates, 1:35. For tickets, call 463-1000. Morandini grounded out his first time up. Ground ball. Bennis covers, and just in time to get Morandini. Coupled to Bennis. Phils go down in order in the 3rd. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. We go to the bottom half of the 3rd. 1-0 Phils.
Some people hate to stop for gasoline. We do it for a living. Just going from one Sunoco station to another. Checking to make sure a gallon is truly a gallon. That the octane you pay for is the octane you get. That the gasoline is as good coming out of the pump as it was coming out of the refinery. So next time you're moaning because you have to pull over for gasoline, think of us. We have to stop 1,183 times this year.
Upon completing the rear axle C-diagram set using a 9-inch gripping wrench, tighten the C-diagram set to secure the frame extenders to the housing mount. Congratulations, you built a tricycle. While the simplest things can be made complex, the challenge is making the complex simple. And that's what we do at Bell Atlantic Mobile, with straight answers, clear explanations, and with no assembly required. Bell Atlantic Mobile. Advanced technology and people who make it mean something.
Roy Rogers' new family buckets are perfect for busy parents. Pick up a bucket of Roy's Incredible Fried Chicken, a bucket of Juicy Roast Chicken, or a bucket with both. Now just $7.99 each. Plus, every bucket is capped with a free flying disc. It'll keep your kids entertained for hours. Okay, minutes.
One of a kind, Roy Rogers.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by Bud Light. If you want great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light. By Jiffy Lube, America's favorite oil change. And by Pizza Hut. Call Pizza Hut Delivery now and have your pizza by the 6th inning. Ricky Gutierrez leads it off. He struck out his first time up. Phil's leading 1-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Fouled out of play. Our trivia question tonight, can you name the team since 1950 that had the top 2 leaders in home runs, the top 2 leaders in RBIs, 3 20-game winners, yet did not win the pennant? Still 0-2.
We're getting into the mind of the person who made that up. We'll say it's the tribe of Cleveland.
Cleveland Indians, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they won in 54, so let's say 53.
Missed it by a year. It was 52 Cleveland Indians. There's a bounding ball to Morandini. Throws Gutierrez out, 1 down.
Now, some of those leaders have to be guys like Al Rosen for homers and Larry Doby.
The top 2 AL home run leaders were Larry Doby and Big Luke Easter.
Oh, yeah.
Al Rosen was the RBI leader, followed by Larry Doby, and the 3 20-game winners.
I'll say Lemon, Garcia, Feller, and Wynn.
Well, there were 3 of them, Lemon, Garcia, and Early Wynn.
Yeah. Boy, what a team.
Yeah, really.
God.
Who won it that year?
That's what I was going to ask you. Who won them?
52.
Yankees would always be a good answer. It was only 7 that year, so I don't remember that one.
Ball and 2 strikes to Tim Tuffle. Two and 2. A foul, still 2 and 2. It's a full count.
Tuff will continue to run deep counts in the 2 games that he's played. He hit the 3 balls before Mulholland got him out in the 1st inning. 2 walks against Danny Jackson on Thursday.
Still 3 and 2. Pretty well hit to right, but Wes Chamberlain has room. Makes the grab. It's 2 down. Now that'll bring on Tony Gwynn, who was safe on him there his first time up. Phillies lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd. One ball and no strikes to Tony Gwynn. 2-0.
New York Yankees finished first in 1952 with a 95-59 record, Harry.
Figure it'd be those Yankees, huh?
Yep.
2-1.
Cleveland in 1952 finished second with a 93-61 mark. So they were right there. I guess so.
Yeah. Into left field, Milt Thompson is there, and that will retire the side. No runs, hits, or errors, and none left. Rich Ashburn joins Chris Wheeler in the fourth. After 3, Phillies lead 1-0.
Hey, Jersey, I'm buying. I drink Bud Light because I'm 245 pounds of U.S. steel and sex appeal.
He's unbelievable.
Jersey girls dig Bud Light.
Bud Light is made in New Jersey.
You know, we own that Statue of Liberty. They stole it from us.
Yo, bartender, Bud Light.
You want one too, don't you? How about a Bud Light?
Yo, it's Jersey stuff. It's Bud Light, you know?
Bud Light, up, up, and away.
It's like having a Phillies ticket window come right to your home. Call 463-1000 and reserve your tickets in advance. No rushing, no waiting, no hassle. 463-1000. It's like having a Phillies ticket window right in your home.
It's been a record-breaking year at your Chrysler Plymouth dealers. So how should we bring it to a close? With a record-breaking clearance. Enjoy a selection of Concord's, Automobile Magazine's Automobile of the Year, and remarkable savings on all these 93 cars and minivans. Get the value-packed Plymouth Sundance, Air, Automatic, and Standard Driver's Airbag, all for around $10 grand. The record-breaking clearance now at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer.
Well, the Phillies come back and play the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The BPS Business Person Special on Thursday, and then the Pirates Friday the 30th, Saturday night the 31st, and then Sunday afternoon, August 1st. The important series. Last visit to the vet this year for these two teams. Phillies and the Cardinals head-to-head coming up on the 27th. So get your tickets right now. Call 463-1000. Once again, we welcome Rich Ashburn to the booth with a lead.
Good ball game. We had a lead yesterday, too.
Yep. This is Jordan, Ricky Jordan, Dave Hollins, Darren Dalton to face Andy Bennis here in the fourth. Ricky lined to center his first time up. Pulls off a breaking ball and swings and misses. 0-2.
Bennis throws a lot more off-speed stuff than he used to. He used to just be power, but mixes in a slider, changeup.
Jordan gave you those good lifetime numbers that he has off this guy. Bennis no walks, 2 strikeouts. Through 3, Phillies 1 and the Padres nothing. Both teams with 2 hits. Got him. Guerin dropped the ball. Wait a minute. I think Poncino said it was a foul. Yep. He's now waving a foul tip. And Guerin's having a little conversation with the home plate umpire.
That was a bad pitch, a little bit low and away. Yeah, I think he did get that off the end of his bat a little bit. You'll notice that Guerin caught it off the heel of his mitt. I think that was an accurate call.
Well, Larry Poncino, one of the new umpires up this year. Poncino had been a substitute umpire for a number of years. Here's the breaking ball again, Whitey.
See, that ball veered a little bit. I mean, it changed directions.
He'll try it again. He throws another slider, and Jordan has a wild swing at it. He struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Bennis. It looks like he's going to throw Ricky Jordan a lot of breaking balls.
Well, that was a good one, too. Slider off the plate, as you could see. Quite a bit off the plate, as it turned out.
Hollins, a batter. He singled up the middle his first time up, just out of the reach of the shortstop Gutierrez. And he scored the game's only run on a double to left center by Milt Thompson.
a changeup. He doesn't just rear back and let it go anymore.
Well, you can't do that to right-handed pitcher to left-handed hitters for long, or they're going to hit you. Rip to center. Bell playing shallow is there and makes the play. Derek Bell went into a slide at the last second, and that's an example of playing shallow. You can cut those kind of balls off.
Ball really sunk on him, too. He just got it before it hit the grass. Good play.
Let's pause for station identification. This is the Phillies television network.
You're watching Phillies baseball on WPHL TV, Philadelphia.
Dalton 0 for 1 tonight, popped up to third his first time up. Aaron off a 2-home-run ball game here last night. 1 ball and no strikes to him. On deck is Thompson. Hit the center field high, and a lot of room for Bell. He waits. And the Phillies are going in order here in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Through 3.5, 1-0 Phils.
In the 2 years you have worked here, you have broken just about every city ordinance that pertains to this line of work.
Charlie Sheen.
You're a stupid little man.
Emilio Estevez. Who knew that taking out the garbage could be so much fun? Men at work.
Sunday on PHL 17.
Only your Quality Plus Ford dealer has the #1 selling car in America, the Ford Taurus. For a limited time, drive the Taurus for just $249 a month for 24 months. Loaded with value, $249 per month is a great payment on Taurus. Hurry, it's only available at your #1 selling Quality Plus Ford dealer.
5 of the top 10 sellers, all American built quality. See your Ford dealer today. Get behind the wheel and turn the key.
You got all your bad boys, they fight and they curse. But Mr. Goody Two-Shoes will whip you worse. But Mr. Two-Shoes, he got some new shoes. The wipes are red and brown, the shoes and all the universe. He might be nice, sweet, good and kind, but a good is time for shoes. Don't let me tie your checks on your behind.
Nice shoes, KJ. See you later, okay?
Phil's annual ALS autograph and auction party to benefit the ALS Association's coming up. It's Monday night, August 2nd at 6 o'clock. Remember, you must order your tickets in advance. No tickets will be sold the night of the event. You can order those tickets by calling 463-1000 or purchase them in person at the event. Admission tickets, including 1 autograph ticket, are $10, and there are a limited amount left. Well, a lot of fun that night. Auction items, 92 uniforms, autographed 1933 uniforms from the nostalgia games, all kinds of neat stuff. So time's running out. Get your tickets now. That'll be Monday night, August 2nd at 6 o'clock for a very worthy cause, the ALS Association. Derek Bell, a base hit his first time up, will lead it off. And the breaking ball from Mulholland's over for a strike. It'll be Bell, Clark, Plantier here in the fourth to face Terry Mulholland, who leads 1-0. Mixing them up tonight. Fastball in and out. Good breaking ball. Been ahead of the hitters for the most part. Mulholland, no walks, 3 strikeouts thus far. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Derek Bell. Got him. Strikeout number 4 for Mulholland. 1 out here in the fourth.
Got him on a low pitch. It's that slider that Terry has been very effective with it tonight.
Yeah, you know, he's gotten a couple strikeouts away on that pitch, too. A lot of times that pitch he throws down and into right-handed batters. Here is Phil Clark playing at first base. Flied out to Dykstra his first time up. Takes strike 1 call. gets jammed on one hop to Stocker. Kevin's throw is there. Jordan digs it out, and there are 2 down in the 4th inning.
Got it out with a slider again. Really jammed him on that. I think broke his bat. See, Clark just didn't get the barrel there.
Well, that's the way we're used to him throwing that slider more to right-handed batters in on. Here's Plantier, and he struck him out with a breaking ball away in the 2nd inning. 2 outs and nobody on base, and Plantier rips a wicked foul ball into the stands. Ooh, I hope everybody's okay. He get out front.
Yeah, he does that a lot. He smoked one in the Padres dugout yesterday or last night. They just have the field laid out wrong for Plantier. He just smothers that pitch inside part of the plate.
Count 1-1 on him from the Boston Red Sox. He gets jammed, rolls one to second. Morandini right there, up and over to Jordan. That'll do it. In the 4th, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Through 4, Phil's still leading 1-0.
With these summer clearance rebates, we won't have to yell and scream to sell a lot of Elantras.
Do we have enough Elantras?
We just got plenty of them. And I want them out the door at $81.49 after the $1,000 rebate. With 2 years no-cost service, about all they'll pay for is gas. It's the best time for selling without yelling. Now let's get out there and sell some cars. Now get limited-time Hyundai summer clearance rebates of up to $2,000 on Sonata V6.
From 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue to right here in Pennsylvania, people are searching for new choices in health care.
The costs are strangling me.
Which inspired Independence Blue Cross and Pennsylvania Blue Shield to create the new personal choice.
Seems like you always have to give something up.
A health plan that gives people the benefits of an HMO.
No one has the right to tell me what doctor I can see.
Without asking them to give up their freedom. Personal choice, the health plan that controls costs, not people.
The Bud Light Spotlight's on Phillies! We'll tell you what we like with our Bud Light.
Beach volleyball and Bud Light. Give me the Flyers and a Bud Light.
Cheesesteaks?
Cheesesteaks. Cheesesteaks.
And I'm already with the Philly cheesesteaks. Anything goes well with Bud Light.
We like Bud Light and Dan. Bud Light!
Bartender, we need a Bud Light.
Milt Thompson leads it off, runs up, fakes a bunt, takes a pitch low, ball 1. Thompson doubled to left center his first time up, knocked in the game's only run, his 34th run batted in. Grounded hard to short, big hop to Gutierrez, throws him out, 1 away.
Phillies scored the only run in this game in the 2nd inning. A Hollins leadoff single, and an out later, Milt Thompson doubled to left center. The only run of the game.
Wes Chamberlain, the batter, strikeout victim, his first time up. Bennis has 3 strikeouts thus far. Neither pitcher has walked a batter. 2 all-star pitchers, Terry Mulholland and Andy Bennis, who starts him with a breaking ball, swing and a miss.
Wes keeps chasing that slider that's almost not only unhittable, but unreachable.
Especially when you pull off. Chamberlain dives into the ball. There's a appeal to Reeker, the first base umpire. He says he did not chase it. And he gets himself off balance a lot of times. Has a closed stance. Another breaking ball, 1 and 2.
See him go after that. You just can't hit that pitch. It's outside, it's low.
Let's see if Bennis goes back out there again. 1-2 pitch on the way. He does with a fastball, and West fouls it away right side. Kevin Stocker waits on deck. 1 out here in the 5th inning. Fills a run on 2 hits and an error, and the Padres no runs, 2 hits and no errors. Got him again. Strikeout number 4 for Andy Bennett. 2 outs.
Same pitch. He'll keep throwing it till West hits it.
Looked like a
Saturday Night Sailor on that spot.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's a little off balance. There's a lot of Saturday Night Sailors in this town. You wouldn't have to go far.
No.
Especially since it's Saturday night. Stocker grounded out to first his first time up. Beats it foul first base side. Kevin Stocker, who has played shortstop every game since he came back. Mariano Duncan, by the way, eligible to come off the disabled list tomorrow, and will. Well, the Phillies will be happy to get Duncan back to have another extra man on the bench. They're currently carrying 12 pitchers. Hit to Gutierrez. Guy plays good shortstop. He throws him out. Phillies gone again in order in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Phillies.
We know how to help you save during the Dodge 93 model clearance. Take that Caravan with the family value package you've been wanting. Yep, the one with air at no extra charge. For a total savings of up to $13.57. So you can buy America's best-selling minivan for around 15 grand.
Is this correct?
Absolutely. The factory-authorized 93 model clearance. See your nearest Dodge dealer today.
What could 4 minutes cost if your 800 service goes down? If you're big in the travel business, $240,000. But with us, you can stay on course. Introducing the AT&T 800 service Never Miss a Call guarantee. Now, if there's a problem, we can reroute your calls in less than a second. Sign up for the Never Miss a Call guarantee. It's the #1 reason with AT&T 800 service. It's always smooth sailing. AT&T, the best in the business, guaranteed.
Roy Rogers' new family buckets are perfect for busy parents. Pick up a bucket of Roy's incredible fried chicken, a bucket of juicy roast chicken, or a bucket with both. Now just $7.99 each. Plus, every bucket is capped with a free flying disc. It'll keep your kids entertained for hours. Okay, minutes.
One of a kind taste, Roy Rogers.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by Smooth Busch Beer and easy drinking Busch Light. Head for the mountains of Busch. By Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side. Your Nationwide Insurance agent in Exton is Ronald White. And by AT&T, because you're not the same as anybody else, there's the I-Plan. Arky Sinfraco, Bob Guerin, and Andy Bennis, 3 right-handed batters to face Terry Mulholland here in the 5th inning. The 7, 8, 9 hitters in Jim Riggleman's lineup. Sinfraco doubled into the Padres left field bullpen his first time up.
Holland got behind on the count on Sinfraco.
Fouls this one away. Yeah, it was funny because Milt Thompson had to go into the bullpen and pull the ball off the bench down the left field line because the ball is in play when it goes in these bullpens. You must follow it all the way in. Arky Sinfraco out of the Montreal organization. When he's with the Expos, he was known as Cianfrocco. He's now Sinfraco.
He hasn't hurt the Phillies much. He's only had 2 hits off of them. But it was that one last night past Hollins that drove in a couple runs, and then the double in this ball game.
Phillies have been victimized in this series by plays they haven't made. And that was one of them last night, that ball Whitey's talking about that he hit past Hollins. 2 balls and 1 strike on Sinfracco. Here's one to Hollins on a big hop. And Dave guns him down 1 away here in the 5th.
Number 17, Bob Aaron.
We'll bring up Bob Guerin. Popped up foul to Jordan near the stands down the first baseline. Guerin has hit Mulholland pretty well this year. Coming into the game, 3 for 4 with a homer. Mulholland lost 2-1 to Andy Bennis on April 22nd at the Bet. And Guerin hit a homer in that ball game. Starts him with a breaking ball, misses. Stays off a slider, 2-0. Terry Mulholland coming off a couple of innings in the All-Star game. His last outing for the Phillies was he had a no decision in that 20-inning game that the Phillies won 7-6. He thought he had a win in that one. Of course, the game was tied in the 9th and then went 20. That was back on the 7th. Hit the deep center. Dykstra there. Post back a few steps, puts it away, 2 down. And that'll bring up Andy Bennis, a pitcher. Bennis, a strikeout victim, his first time up, 1 of 4 by Mulholland. There's Larry Poncino. Now, the last time the Phillies saw Poncino behind the plate, Whitey, he had the game that went to 4:40 in the morning that Andy Bennis pitched. And when Tommy Green was thrown out at the plate, several Phillies heard him say, "You're out." And then he took a big pause and he went, "Doggone it." Down the left right field line, and it's a fair ball. Now Chamberlain will have to go in and get it. And he gets it out quickly, and Andy Bennis has a stand-up double. That's his 3rd double of the year. Just fair down the right field line.
So he had a pretty good pitch. Here it is. See, it's down. Kind of sliced the ball, kind of inside-out swing, and just fair.
Chamberlain got a good hop off the wall, so he didn't have to go in and get it out under the bench. See, everybody gets out of the way so the outfielder can get in there, and he played that well. That'll bring up Gutierrez, who was struck out and grounded out. Padres with a runner to second base. This is the 3rd time tonight they've had a runner that far. Gutierrez takes a breaking ball for a strike. On that play that we were just talking about that Poncino made the call on, Jim Fregosi came flying out of the dugout to congratulate Green for scoring and then had to run back in. And he heard Poncino say that. Here's the 0-1. Gutierrez takes it low.
Well, Green was a pinch runner.
Right, he was a pinch runner, and Higgins, the catcher, there's Fregosi. Higgins, the catcher, made a great play. It looked like Green was going to score, and Poncino wanted to call him safe so everybody could go home, and that's when he said, "You're out."
It was the right call.
Oh, yeah. 1 ball to 1 strike. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, 1-2.
Seems to be 2 ways you can get Gutierrez out. One is that low breaking ball, and one is a high fastball. Now, if you're going to make a mistake with him, you throw him a strike.
Well, he's ahead of him, 1-2. Breaking ball just missed. 2-2.
I don't think Mulholland wanted to throw that pitch where it wound up. It was a shade high with a very hittable pitch. It's a high fastball, but he didn't go after that one.
Yeah, that was too high, probably an inside. So the count's full now on Gutierrez with Tim Tuffle, the on-deck batter. Andy Bennis, the runner at second base. 2 outs here in the 5th. Phil's 1, Padres nothing. Gutierrez, did he go?
Yeah.
Yes, says Poncino. He got it himself. And Gutierrez didn't like it. He wants the appeal to go to first, and Poncino says, no, I have it. Strikeout number 5. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left through 5, 1-0 Phillies.
Live from Philly, it's Bud Light.
Bud Light is in the house! I'm talking about Bud Light.
Bud Light is slammed. We just want a Bud Light. Is that so wrong? Salute. Ah, amigo. Hey, the Bud Light, yeah! Birdman loves Bud Light.
I need a Bud Light. We live in Philly and we love Bud Light.
Ask for Bud Light.
Next up, Darren Dalton.
What? You're out of uniform. Coach, Zuba stripes are in. Dalton, you need glasses. Right, Coach. Philly Zuba's glasses from McDonald's.
Score big at McDonald's with Phillies glasses in 2 hot Zubas designs. Each only 79 cents when you order a bacon Swiss quarter pounder, a large fry, and a medium Coke Classic, or any other extra value meal.
Now what? What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Do you want your car done right?
If you want your car done right, bring it to a place that puts its money where its mouth is. Bring it to Jiffy Lube, where millions of cars every year are covered by our pledge of satisfaction.
Everybody says they'll do the job right, but at Jiffy Lube, we guarantee it. One more reason, Jiffy Lube is America's favorite oil change.
We got experience at Jiffy Lube.
Well, after 5, it's an all-star pitching matchup. That's just what it's been tonight. Andy Bennis with no walks and 4 strikeouts. Terry Mulholland, a little bit better. No walks and 5 strikeouts. Mulholland's given up 3 hits. Bennis just 2, but the Phillies lead the game 1-0 on an RBI double by Milt Thompson in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, those 2 hits were bunched in the 2nd inning, single and a double.
And Terry Mulholland will lead it off. He struck out in the 3rd. Mulholland batting at just .071 this year. In 42 at-bats, he's now struck out 18 times.
It's about to be 19.
Should even be up there, huh?
Well, you know, he doesn't have a bad swing, but it's hardly ever around the ball.
Strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Mulholland. Terry in his career has never hit a home run. He has 6 lifetime RBIs, none so far this season. Breaking ball, he got it over. 1-2. Lenny Dykstra on deck, and then Mickey Morandini to follow here in the 6th. Fouled it off there, really playing him the other way in the outfield. Bell way over in right center, and Gwynn over towards the line. There you see the outfielders. Tim Tuffle the same way at 2nd. A ball and 2 strikes to Mulholland. He got him to chase a breaking ball. Mulholland's going to run it out. And Guerin throws him out. Strikeout 2-3. Number 5 in the game for Bennis. 1 away. The official 1993 Phillies gift and souvenir catalog, courtesy of Kellogg's, is now available. The catalog features all your favorite Phillies items, includes jackets, jerseys, t-shirts, caps, and much, much more. To get this free catalog, just call the Phils at 463-1000 and ask for a Phillies souvenir and gift catalog. Dykstra tonight has flied to center, grounded to first. Lenny 0 for 2 at 294. Started the game batting .296. Dykstra's yet to walk in this series. Dipped to right field, way down the line. Fair or foul, it is a fair ball. Home run, Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra with a bolt down the line, his 11th home run of the year, and the Phillies lead it 2-0.
Lenny won't hit it much better than that. A line drive, a high line drive. Caught the foul fair screen, I guess you should call it.
Hey, you knew it was far enough. It was just a matter whether it was fair or foul.
Yeah, he could stand there and just watch that one.
You know what? He does that. Whoop. Now Riggleman's out there arguing with Poncino. I mean, that ball hit something out there because it stopped it.
Well, I think it hit the screen.
Yeah, it looks like Riggleman's saying that it hit that guy wire to the right of the screen.
Well, I think he's...
See, that's what they're arguing about, and now they're going to have a watch and see what happens. See, it hit that wire up above the screen.
I see, yeah. That's what stopped it.
Yeah.
But that's in fair territory.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't hit the screen. It hit that wire, that holds up the foul pole screen out there. And then it drops straight down. There's that wire. It's got to be a home run. Here it is again, Whitey.
You could...
see it hit it?
Yeah, you could argue that the ball might have been hooking.
But if it hits it at that point, it's not going to hook that much foul.
That would really have to hook in a hurry.
Yeah, it couldn't do it.
Looks like it's 4 or 5 feet fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they have to keep that a home run. I was asking you, Lenny Dykstra, he does go up there a lot of times, doesn't he, looking for a first ball fastball to hit out of the ballpark?
Once in a while.
That's his career high in homers, by the way, 11. Riggleman's going to lose this argument, you would think. Davidson's a second base umpire. There's Bob in the middle, and the Reeker, the first base umpire, would have had the best look at it. And he will lose it, as that ball was well fair, as we could see by the replay. So the Phillies once again lead. They've led 3-0, 2-0, and 2-0 in this series. Bennis and Bob Davidson are talking it over there as the Phils look out there with John Vukovich and Jim Fregosi, Dave Hollins.
I don't know what that guy wire holds up something. Maybe they ought to move it.
For Morandini, the batter, he is 0 for 2. Andy Bennis has now allowed 9 home run balls in his last 11 starts. 9 of them solos. And the count 0-2 now on Mickey. Phils with a run in here in the 6th inning, and they lead at 2-0. There's 1 out. Fouls at third base side. Now here's the net, and you see the guy wire up here at the very top, and there's the wire which holds the net up. And that hit right about there. Just about where we stopped the camera. That's where it hit. It was well fair. Morandini nubs one to short. Tough play. Gutierrez on the run. Throws. Just got him. Nice play by the shortstop. 2 outs.
Morandini hit it right off the end of the bat. A cue shot. Gutierrez did just what he had to do. That's a good call by Rick Reeker.
Just got him. Hey, from what we've seen of Gutierrez so far, he's a very, very good defensive shortstop and has probably hit more than the Padres thought he would. So he's been a valuable player for them. Ricky Jordan, the batter, he lined to center his first time up and then struck out on a steady variety of breaking balls. Nubs one back to Bennis. Andy grabs it. Fires to first. Jordan out. So are the Phillies in the 6th. A run on Dykstra is home run. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. 2-0 Phillies to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Mike's the first guy that ever explained life insurance in a way that we could understand it.
Making things clear is the part of my job I like best.
He showed us all the options that Nationwide has and even helped us choose.
It's training, seminars and updates. It just never stops at Nationwide.
With life insurance, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And we know Mike.
Agents like Mike are Nationwide.
Nationwide is on your side.
It's pretty safe to say that nobody's going to award us the Nobel Prize for designing a filtering system for Sunoco gasoline. But what this filter does is keep the tiny particles that can find their way into gasoline from finding their way into your engine. We've been told we're a tad on the obsessive side. Tell that to the guy on the side of the road with a clogged fuel line.
It happened branch by branch, neighborhood by neighborhood, community by community. Now with over 600 locations in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut, the banks of First Fidelity offer customers the largest branch network in the region. We also offer the strength of over $30 billion in assets, and we will grow stronger, neighborhood by neighborhood, community by community. First Fidelity.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 brought to you in part by the Bell of Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. No other book can match it. A Bell Atlantic Company, your local quality plus Ford dealer, where you'll find 5 of the top 10 best-selling vehicles in America. And by McDonald's, what you want, what you get at McDonald's today. Here's a young Cardinal fan in attendance, happy that his ball club won today. Phillies lead at 3.5 at game time. Cardinals beating Houston 5-3. Lee Arthur Smith save number 32. Todd Zeal and Mark Whitten hit homers. Bob Tewksbury won his 10th. Tuffle the batter. The first pitch to Tim is low ball 1. It'll be Tim Tuffle, Tony Gwynn, Derek Bell, the 2, 3, 4 hitters to face Mulholland here in the 6th inning. Side out of play. It's cap night here in San Diego, and you can see all the fans wearing those white caps. They have a good crowd in attendance. They had 20,000 here last night, and this is a lot bigger tonight. You see those baseball caps. Quite a few Phillies caps in the stands also.
They average about 19,000 a game here. Isn't too bad considering they're getting rid of all their players.
And they may have trouble keeping that average up as the season goes along. 1 ball and 1 strike on Tim Tuffle, who is 0 for 2. He's popped up and flied out. Montreal 2, the Dodgers 2. They're in the 2nd at Los Angeles. That's Ken Hill and Kevin Gross. Phillies get Estacio, Martinez, and Hershiser up there. Fouled away. Phillies will counter with Ben Rivera on Monday. Danny Jackson on Tuesday. Tommy Green on Wednesday. We'll have the games Monday and Tuesday for you on PHL 17 at 10:30. Game on Wednesday will be on Sports Channel. The 2-2 to Tuffle. Line drive center field. That will be in for a base hit. Cut off by Chamberlain, who gets it back in. That is hit number 5 or 4 for San Diego.
Mulholland got that pitch up and out over the plate a little bit. A breaking ball. Don't think he wanted it there. Tuffle laid right on it. He's not a bad hitter, Tim Tuffle. He can hurt you,
especially off left-handers. They've been playing Gardner, a left-handed batter, off right-handed pitching. Gwynn lived on an error by Stocker in the 1st inning, then hit a fly ball to Milt Thompson.
These are the dangerous innings for the Phillies in this series.
Well, they sure have been. 6th and the 7th. Oof, what was that? 2-0. Mulholland wanted to know. He just stood there and looked in.
Had to be outside if it was any place.
Crowd starting to get with a little bit. Tony Gwynn taking all the way. Strike call, 2-1 on Gwynn. Gwynn batting at .337. 2-run homer last night to win the ball game for San Diego. side, 3-1. Derek Bell, the on-deck batter. Gwynn rips it fair down the line. It'll go to the bullpen. Here comes Tuffle around third, and they will hold him there. Second and third, nobody out here in the sixth. Whoa, boy. This series has had an unbelievable pattern to it.
Gwynn got his pitch, and he really ripped it. He likes the pitch out there. Just over Jordan, a bullet. Chamberlain got that ball out of the corner in a hurry, or Tuffle would have scored, and Gwynn might have wound up at third.
It's double number 24 for Tony Gwynn. That'll bring up Bell 1 for 2. Phillies will play the infield back with a 2-run lead.
What's happened in this series that the Padres pitching has held their club close enough. So any kind of a little rally is going to put you right back in the game, and that's what San Diego is trying to do here.
Bell, fly ball, right field. Chamberlain has room. This is going to score a run and send Gwynn to third. So Bell really gets the job done there as Tuffle scores and Tony Gwynn advances to third base, and it's a 2-1 ball game in favor of the Phillies.
The Phillies are bringing their infield up tight here. Like to see that. And don't give them that time. Run, make them earn it. Got a good pitcher out there, and just don't concede the run.
Phil Clark, the batter, is fly to center, grounded to short. Gwynn, the runner at third, not running very well. He's had some leg problems. Great back. Nice play, Morandini. And he got him at first. Mulholland may have deflected that a little bit. What a terrific play by Morandini. Froze Tony Gwynn at third base, and there are 2 outs. Even with the infield in, they got that ball.
Yeah, Gwynn was frozen because he thought Mulholland might catch the ball. Here it is. I don't think he did. I don't think there was any leather on that. That was a great play by Morandini. Wasn't hit all that hard, but Gwynn actually played it right as a base runner.
So now the infield can go back with 2 outs for Plantier. Hits it to deep right field down the line. It is foul. Oh my. Home run length, but foul. He is jerking the first pitch in every at bat tonight. Mulholland's got to stay out of that middle into him.
He has a big swing, but it's a quick one. That is a very fast bat.
That's a little message.
This is where your pitcher has to make good pitches. I mean, we saw this happen in the first game with Danny Jackson. He got a big double play ball and then grooved one to Clark.
There's a check swing by Plantier to Stocker, throws him out. So it could have been worse. Padres get a run in the inning on 2 hits, no errors. They'll lead 1. 2-1 Phils after 6, and Harry Callis will be back to join White.
It's Saturday. I'm not going to mow the lawn. I'll hire him to mow the lawn and paint the garage. No, the garage. I'm dreaming big. With Super 7, I'll buy a car. No, cars. Meet exotic people. Not him. Her. I'll be in the money. Moolah. Saturday. Super 7. If I can dream it, I can win it.
The Bud Light Spotlight's on Phillies!
We'll tell you what we like with our Bud Light.
Beach volleyball and Bud Light. Give me the Flyers and a Bud Light.
Cheesesteaks?
Cheesesteaks. Cheesesteaks.
Enough already with the Philly cheesesteaks. Anything goes. cares well with Bud Light?
We like Bud Light and dance. Hey! Bud Light!
Bartender, we need a Bud Light.
Hey! July is jumping.
It's Toyota's July's Jumping Sales Event. Drive the car everyone's talking about. Camry XLE V6, the best car built in the U.S. And right now, our special Camry lease program makes it even easier to get into our popular 4-cylinder Camry. Experience what Car and Driver calls one of the 10 best cars for 1993. But see a Toyota dealer now, because with deals this good, you gotta jump on it.
Toyota's got it.
Hot cars, hot deals.
July is jumping.
All fans receive a great-looking poster, compliments of Thriftway. The teams wear uniforms from 1933. The Phillies play the Pirates on Nostalgia Day, Sunday, August 1st at 1:35. Call 463-1000.
After 6 innings of play, it's the Phillies 2 and the Padres 1. Sunday at noon, a bride and groom plan their wedding despite interference from their parents. Molly Ringwald, Joey Bishop, and Ali Sheedy star in Betsy's Wedding, only on PHL 17. And Harry Callis with us in the 7th. Harry?
All right, thanks, Rich. And Dave Hollins leads it off. He singled and scored a run and lined out to center. A breaking ball is over for a strike. This game has lived up to its billing, a pitcher's duel between 2 all-star pitchers, Terry Mulholland and Andy Bennis. Phillies lead it 2-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Beats a foul, 1-2.
This is really good pitching by both pitchers.
Yeah, really.
No walks.
Bennis has given up just 3 hits, one of them Dystra's home run. Mulholland's given up just 5 hits. Two balls and 2 strikes to Dave Hollins. In the air to right field, Tony Gwynn is there. And Hollins is retired. 1 down. That'll bring on Darren Dalton. He has popped up to third and skied out to center.
Number 10, Darren Dalton.
Breaking ball for a strike. Fastball.
That's a pitch that's been a nemesis for Dalton last month, that high fastball. He goes after it and he gets a good swing, but he doesn't catch up to it. He knows it too. He says, he says he knows what the pitchers are doing to him, but the pitch must look good to him.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Dalton with 1 out and no base runners. Full count now to Dalton.
I doubt if he'll get a fastball. At least one to hit.
Might give him a fastball up around the letters. Walked him. That's the first walk of the game. So Dalton is a 1-out base runner. Dutch walks for the 67th time, his 4th best in the National League, and brings on Milt Thompson. He's doubled to drive in a run and is grounded out. On the inside corner for a strike. Fouls it back. 0-2. Balls and 2 strikes to Milt Thompson with Darren Dalton at first. 1 down. Phillies lead 2-1 here in the 7th. Missing with a breaking ball. 1-2.
Great pitch to hit and run on, Harry. Phillies don't hit and run very often. But you have a hitter up there with pretty good bat control, and Dalton has stolen 3 bases without being caught. Maybe get something moving, get something going.
Ball gets through the catcher, Garrett. He can't find it. Dalton will hold at second as he quickly gets the ball, does Guerin.
Be a wild pitch. Well, they don't need a hit and run. When really bounced up there, and Guerin's looking around. Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
So Dalton at second base. It's a full count to Milt Thompson. Struck him out. Strikeout number 6 for Andy Bennis. That's 2 down here in the 7th. It'll bring up Wes Chamberlain.
And Milt had kind of a half swing. He tried to hold his swing, and he doesn't know where to go. Back to the dugout at first base, but he did swing.
Wes has been up twice. Twice he has struck out.
The one real bad mistake that Bennis has made in this game was a pitch to Covington that he didn't hit. Or to Covington. Chamberlain. Wes Covington, nobody can find Wes. Everybody's looking for him. Chamberlain had a hanging slider and missed it. Struck out on it, as a matter of fact.
1 strike to Chamberlain. Line drive hit to left field. Dalton is going to be, well, he wasn't anything, and he is out at home plate. Didn't look like Boa gave him a signal at all as Plantier throws Dalton out at home plate. Chamberlain a base hit, but Dalton is nailed at the plate. Plantier to Garrett. For the Phils, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 2-1 Phillies.
Lenny Dykstra and the Phillies will be on a mission when they take on the San Diego Padres tomorrow on PHL 17. Tony Gwynn and the Padres will be looking to slow down the streaking Phils. But Darren Dalton and the boys are going to have these Padres saying their prayers. It's the Phillies and the Padres tomorrow at 4, only on PHL 17, the home of the Phillies.
We play the Phillies on 17.
Phils Padres tomorrow at 4.
When you move into a new house, little things are going to come up. Unexpected things. Things the previous owner forgot to mention. So to make your new house a home, turn to the book with more choices. It can even help if you want to get out of the house for a while. The genuine New Jersey Bell Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 use it. No other book can match it. A Bell Atlantic company.
We know how to help you save during the Dodge 93 model clearance. Want the power of the world's only true midsize pickup? Then you want a Dodge Dakota Sport. It's had 18 months of record sales with the muscle of its available Magnum engine. And it has a price of around $10,500.
Is this correct?
Absolutely. The factory authorized 93 model clearance. See your nearest Dodge dealer today.
I'm Dick Vermeil. What is the best way to ensure an adequate intake of cereal grains? Start with breakfast. Oats are a very nutritious food and contain almost no fat. If you're trying to lose weight, include a low-fat, high-carbohydrate breakfast as part of your weight loss program.
Good ball game. Mulholland has 5 strikeouts. Bennis 6. No walks for Mulholland. Only 1 for Bennis. Phillies have 2 runs, 4 hits and an error. 1-5-0 for San Diego. Lenny Dykstra's home run, the difference in this ball game so far.
Arky Sanfranco leads off for the Padres here in the bottom of the 7th. He has doubled and grounded out. Jim Eisenreich now playing right field, replacing Wes Chamberlain for the Phils. Eisenreich. 3 balls and no strikes to Arky Sanfranco. Gene Harris is starting to throw in the Padres bullpen. Ripped into left field for a hit. Thompson juggles the ball. It gets through him, and Sanfranco goes to second. Probably be a hit and an error.
All 3 times that Sanfranco has come to bat, for some reason Mulholland has fallen behind him. Terry doesn't fall behind many hitters. And you saw the ball kind of bounce up on Milt. I think that will be a single and an error. Here's the play that Dalton was thrown out on to end that top of the half of this inning. That was a good throw. Great throw. Perfect throw. And you see Dalton's out by
a lot.
A lot. Plantier had the ball in left field before Dalton ever reached third.
Batter is Bob Guerin. He is fouled out to Ricky Jordan and flying to deep center. There'll be a hit and an error for Sanfranco. Error on Milt Thompson. It's Gene Harris up in the Padre bullpen. Guerin was trying to bunt the tying run to third. Took it low for a ball. 1-0.
To talk to Bruce Bochy, third base coach. See if he got the sign right. I doubt if Guerin has ever bunted much.
Andy Bennis is in the on-deck circle. So if Bennis is going to stay in the game, he would not be bunting. Well, he is. Took it on the outside corner, 1-1. Jim Riggleman. Gets the bunt down nicely. Only one play for Hollins. Oh, he throws it away. It goes into the stands. This game is tied. And Guerin goes to second base on a sacrifice and an error on Dave Hollins. Phillies have played loose baseball defensively in this series so far.
Well, they've self-destructed first two games. He juggled the ball here, but then he had a good grip on it. I mean, that isn't even close to Morandini. That's probably 10 feet away from the bag. Execution in very crucial times has really hurt the Phillies. It has been hurting them for a while, but especially in this series.
And Andy Bennis will bat for himself. He'll probably be up there to try to bunt Guerin to third base. Bennis has struck out and doubled. So we are tied at 2 here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Still nobody out in the inning. Bennis has already squared the bunt, and he takes it inside.
He should bunt, but he can also swing the bat pretty well.
Gets the bunt down, fielded by Mulholland. He throws and got him. Mulholland can get more on a throw when standing flat-footed than anybody I've ever seen. He got enough on the throw. The sacrifice is good. Going to third base is Guerin.
This was the third baseman's ball, and Holland was going. Well, I guess Cherry says I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to throw him out. Trouble is, we've seen Mulholland throw a lot of those wild too. He made a good play there. The infield will come in on Gutierrez.
We're sending a pitcher to pinch run. A pitcher to pinch run. Doug Procale is running at third base for Guerin. And Ricky Gutierrez, the batter, is struck out, grounded out, and struck out.
And Procale can run a little bit. In fact, he's stolen a base. The only Padres pitcher to do that.
1 ball and no strikes to Ricky Gutierrez. Catch by Dalton, 2-0. Squeezes out, and it works. Jordan doesn't get the out at first. It's a successful suicide squeeze and a bunt single for Gutierrez, and the Padres take a 3-2 lead.
Perfectly executed bunt. He bunted a 2-0 slider. Got it by Mulholland. Jordan went over and finally got the ball and tried to get it to Morandini in time, who was breaking towards first. And that was, Hickey just never got the bag. He was feeling for it, never got it. This is kind of an ugly inning, at least from the Phillies standpoint.
Well, the Padres have taken a 3-2 lead, and the batter is Tim Tuffle on the inside corner for a called strike. Phillies get their first bullpen activity of the night. Roger Mason starting to throw. Fouls it out of play down the first base side. No balls and 2 strikes to Tim Tupple.
Good hit and run pitch for San Diego. The runner at first won't get any kind of a jump, but that's not the idea. Everything's working here for San Diego. They figure, well, let's try something else. Try them all.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Perez was breaking not towards second, towards first.
Victim of some shaky fielding here in the 7th, and the Padres have taken the lead. Fouls it out of play. Holds it 2-2. Count. Let's pause for station identification on the Phillies television network.
You're watching Phillies baseball on WPHL TV, Philadelphia.
Three and 2 to Tupple. Yanks a foul down the first base side. It's still 3 and 2. Would have got the out at first base if they would have let Pennis hit. Had he gotten the out, would have been a runner at third with 1 out.
I don't think they would have. You know, they did have the bullpen warming up.
Walked in, the first walk given up by Mulholland tonight. Padres with 2 men on base and 1 out. Or Tony Gwynn, who's been safe on an air. He has flied out and doubled. Jeff Gardner coming in to run for Tupple at first base, and he'll stay in the game and play second. Two men on base, 1 out, 2 runs in. Padres lead 3-2. One strike to Tony Gwynn. Him up third base side. Hollins with plenty of room makes the grab. Gwynn's out, 2 down. They'll bring up Derek Bell, who has singled, struck out, and hit a sacrifice fly.
leaving Mulholland in this game, and glad to see that. With what has happened here, leave him in and hope he gets a hitter out, and then give him a chance to win the game.
Well, chases a pitch that bounces up there. Mulholland is scheduled to hit second in the 8th, so this would be his last inning if he can get this final out. To center field. Gutierrez will score. Gardner stops at second, and the Padres lead it by a score of 4-2. Bell knocks in his second run of the game. Here comes Jim Fregosi, and this will be it for Terry Mulholland. He'll call on Roger Mason, the right-hander, to come on. I'm trying to get Bill Clark out here. So Mulholland will leave. Tough inning for him. Certainly not all his fault. A couple of errors in the inning that really cost the Phillies. The Phillies defensively have hurt themselves in this series. Pitching change for the Phils. 4-2 San Diego. Back after these messages.
Roy Rogers' new family buckets are perfect for busy parents. Pick up a bucket of Roy's Incredible Fried Chicken, a bucket of Juicy Roast Chicken, or a bucket with both. Now just $7.99 each. Plus, every bucket is capped with a free flying disc. It'll keep your kids entertained for hours. Okay, minutes.
One of a kind, Roy Rogers.
If you've got a group of 25 or more, we'll give you a great time at a Phillies game. For all the details about a special package for your group at a Phillies game, call 463-5000.
Roger Mason is the Phillies' new pitcher. This will be his 40th game, including his work with San Diego. 0-7 his record with a 3.97 ERA. 59 innings of work, 58 hits, and 26 earned runs. He has struck out 41 while walking 21. And he'll be in here to get one batter out. Bill Clark. 2 men on base with 2 outs, 3 runs across. Gardner racing off second base, and Mason steps off and looks him back. Bounces that pitch up there. 1 ball and no strikes. Padres lead it. Padres have out-hit the Phillies 8-4. 3 errors by the Phils. 2 of them in this inning have been costly. It's way outside. 2-0. 2 balls and 1 strike to Clark. The end of the bat, Mickey Morandini, great catch. Did he hang on? Yes, he did. What a super play by Morandini. That had trouble written all over it. That's a great grab by Morandini to retire the side. The Padres score 3 in the inning. On 3 hits, a couple of errors, and San Diego leads after 7-4-2.
Mountain man survival skills. The basics. A true mountain man must have a keen sense of direction, a certain physical dexterity, and a talent for surviving the most unforgiving climates. Of course, nothing is more key to a mountain man's survival than plenty of smooth bush beer and easy drinking bush light. So, head for the mountains and learn how the mountain man survives even the most grueling conditions.
This is the new Infinity Q45. Now, pretend this is acid rain. Pollution. Infinity developed a revolutionary paint finish that resists these hazards. It even resists hairline scratches that cause dullness. I can't explain the process, but they'd be happy to at your Infinity showroom. From start to finish.
Lease one of the world's most advanced automobiles, now at a very special rate for a limited time.
Are you saying that I killed my wife?
I didn't kill my wife! Put that gun down! Turn around!
On August 6th, the chase begins. Harrison Ford is the fugitive. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, August 6th at a theater near you.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by the Pennsylvania Lottery. Lottery proceeds benefit older Pennsylvanians. By Bell Atlantic Mobile, advanced technology and people who make it mean something. And by your local Dodge dealers. Come in today because we know how to help. Jeff Gardner will stay in the game to play second base. He came in to pinch run for Tim Tuffle. Kevin Higgins comes in behind the plate as Garrett was taken out for a pinch runner. Kevin Stocker leads it off for the Phils. John Kruk has moved into the on-deck circle to bat for Roger Mason. No balls and a strike to Stocker. He's been up twice he's grounded out. 1-1.
Mitch Williams hasn't worked for a while. Usually one seam in this ball game, but he needs some action.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, Holland going 6 2/3 innings, charged with 4 runs, just 2 of them earned. Two to Stocker. Struck him out. That's 7 strikeouts for Pennis. And it'll bring on John Kruk.
Stocker chased a bad ball up and in, fastball. 7th inning has been a nemesis for the Phillies in this series. Padres have scored 8 runs in the 7th inning. Hard to believe. They don't score. First 5 innings, they don't seem to show up.
John Kruk hitting a .348. It's a bouncing ball to Gardner, and Kruk is reached out. So that's 2 down, and that'll bring on Lenny Dykstra. Then he was fly to center, grounded out, and hit a home run. Well, he's got one off Bennis in the second on an RBI double by Milt Thompson. The other in the sixth on Dykstra's 11th home run of the year. Career high for him for homers in a season. One strike. Good one. Three balls and a strike. Full count to Dykstra. Second walk given up by Bennis. Dykstra now tied for the league lead in walks with teammate John Kruk, 73. And Gene Harris quickly will get back up in the Padre bullpen. Mickey Morandini has grounded out all 3 times that he's been up. One ball and no strikes.
Jim Riggleman, his pitching coach Mike Rourke sitting there to his right.
Foul out of play, 1-1. Ball and a strike to Morandini. Base hit right field. Dykstra will hold on at second base. It snaps a bit of an over for Morandini, whose last hit had been that grand slam at Veterans Stadium against the Giants.
He really stung this one, though. Good low pitcher's pitch, and drilled it past Gardner, the second baseman. Jordan has hurt Bennis this season, a 3-run homer back in Philadelphia. And he's hitting pretty well in his few at-bats he's had in his career. He hasn't done much tonight. He did line out his first time up.
Bennis just hasn't given him a fastball to hit. He's thrown almost all breaking balls to Jordan. Jordan 5 for 20 lifetime against Bennis, 4 of them homers. But Bennis is not taking a chance with the heater. Pretty well hit to deep left center field, but Bell makes the catch right in front of the fence to retire the side. Jordan out on a deep fly ball to left center. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 4-2 San Diego.
Roy Rogers' new family buckets are perfect for busy parents. Pick up a bucket of Roy's Incredible Fried Chicken, a bucket of Juicy Roast Chicken, or a bucket with both. Now just $7.99 each. Plus, every bucket is capped with a free flying disc. It'll keep your kids entertained for hours. Okay, minutes.
One of a kind, Roy Rogers.
What could a minute cost if your 800 service goes down? If you're a player on Wall Street, $910,000. But with us, you can stay in the game. Introducing the AT&T 800 service Never Miss a Call guarantee. Now, if there's a problem, we can reroute your calls in less than a second. Sign up for the Never Miss a Call guarantee. It's the #1 reason AT&T 800 service is always the smartest play. AT&T, the best in the business. Guaranteed.
It happened branch by branch, neighborhood by neighborhood, community by community. Now with over 600 locations in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut, the banks of First Fidelity offer customers the largest branch network in the region. We also offer the strength of over $30 billion in assets, and we will grow stronger, neighborhood by neighborhood, community by community. First Fidelity.
Well, the Phillies come off this trip. The St. Louis Cardinals and Pittsburgh Pirates will be moving into Veterans Stadium. The Redbirds coming in Tuesday and Wednesday, July 27th and 28th at 7:35. Thursday the 29th is a business person special at 12:35. Then Pittsburgh will be in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, July 30th, July 31st, and Sunday, August 1st. That'll be the nostalgia game as we turn back the clocks to 1933. Last visit to the bat for these two teams. A big head-to-head series with St. Louis, and then Pittsburgh coming in. For tickets, call 463-1000. John Kruk will stay in the game and play first base. He'll bat where he pinch hit at the 9th spot, and the new pitcher is Mitch Williams. Wild Thing appearing in his 36th game. He's won 2, lost 3, saved 23. His ERA is 3.55. 31 strikeouts and 16 walks in 33 innings. Phil Plantier will be the first one to face him. Padres lead at 4-2 here in the bottom of the 8th. One ball and no strikes.
Mickey Jordan just missed that last one. He got it a little bit off the end of the bat. Still took Bell to the left center field fence. That was the way it's been going.
Milt Thompson takes that ball in shallow left center. Plantier is out, one down. Bring on Arky Sinfraco. He is doubled, grounded out, and singled. Gene Harris stays up in the Padre bullpen, so evidently he is going to come in to pitch the 9th. Ball and no strikes to Sinfraco. Two and nothing. Balls and a strike. Bouncing foul down the first base side. 2-2 to Arky Sinfraco. tip struck him out. It's 2 down, and that'll bring on Kevin Higgins. Higgins batting for the first time.
Catcher, number 25, Kevin Higgins.
He's hitting at 265. Craig Shipley has moved into the on-deck circle. So Bennis is finished for the night, evidently. 1 strike to Higgins. Scheduled to hit for the Phillies in the 9th. Dave Hollins, Darren Dalton, and Milt Thompson.
Phillies are due to win a game in the 9th inning.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
They are due.
Some pretty good left-hand hitters coming up in that 9th inning, and Mark Davis isn't coming in.
Yeah.
Gene Harris.
Hatch is having a lot of trouble with that mound on his follow-through. Some loose dirt down there at the bottom of that hill.
Mickey Morandini. And Higgins is retired. So are the Padres in the 8th. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. We go to the 9th inning. San Diego leads it 4-2.
Telling sports indoor life. What is a mountain man's natural environment? Let's explore. A mountain man enjoys peaceful surroundings. A place where gentle winds blow. And the beauty of nature is all about. Only here does the mountain man find true happiness with a smooth bush beer or an easy drinking bush light. So, head for the mountains and find out how the true mountain man can make any environment a more natural one.
The Phillies try to feast on the East when they shuffle the cards Tuesday, July 27th and Wednesday, July 28th at 7:35. And Thursday, July 29th, 12:35 for a business person special. Then the Pirates walk the plank Friday, July 30th at 7:35. Saturday, July 31st at 7:05. And Nostalgia Day Sunday, August 1st at 1:35 when everyone gets a free poster. Call 463-1000.
Number 1 in America.
Only your Quality Plus Ford dealer has the #1 selling small car, the Ford Escort. Reliable and loaded with extras. Drive the Escort for just $199 per month for 24 months. Choose from 4 models, all at one low price. $199 per month. Only at your #1 selling Quality Plus Ford dealer.
5 of the top 10 sellers, all American built quality. See your Ford dealer today. Get behind the wheel and turn the key.
After 8 innings of play, it's San Diego 4 and the Phils 2. Sunday at 2, 2 garbage men find a dead body in their trash bin. Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen star in Men at Work right here on Philadelphia's movie station, PHL 17. Arky Sanfranco has moved from third base to first base. Craig Shipley comes in to play third base, and the new pitcher for the Padres is Gene Harris. Harris has won 4, lost 3, saved 15. His ERA is 3.31. Dave Hollins, the first one to face him. 1 ball and no strikes. Hollins 1 out of 3 with a single. Two balls and no strikes. That one over, 2-1. Harris, 28 years old. They got him from the Seattle Mariners for outfielder Will Taylor. of last year. He's fallen behind Hollins 3-1. It's a full count. Ground ball fielded by Gardner. Just in time to get Hollins. That's one down here in the ninth. That'll bring on Darren Dalton. That just popped up, flying to center, and walked. One down here in the ninth inning. Phillies trail by 2. Dalton beats a foul down the first base side. Joe Garagiola, Ted Leitner, working some telecasts here when Jerry Coleman misses some games. Joe, great national telecaster of baseball. Donates half of his fee for doing these games to baseball assistance team, the BAT.
They help a lot of baseball people that are in dire need,
including our buddy Randy Lurch. The Blade was attacked by a dog in Atlantic City and suffered multiple injuries. And baseball assistance teams come to his aid to help pay the hospital bills. 3-1. Hope Blade's feeling better.
Attacked by a dog.
Yeah. Darren Dalton gets a walk. Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate in the person of Milt Thompson, who was doubled, grounded out, and struck out. Higgins wants a word with Harris. That's what you don't want to see with a 2-run lead in the ninth inning, is your pitcher walking people. And Mike Rourke is going to come out and talk to him. Paid attendance here tonight is 32,505. With that one, 2-0.
He's been low with a lot of pitches.
Missing with that one, 3-0. He has walked 2 in a row. And the batter will be Jim Eisenreich. Eisenreich batting for the first time.
Surprised they don't have Mark Davis up the way he's pitched in this series, but he has pitched the last 2 ball games. He saved them both.
Eisenreich batting at .350. Good hitter lifetime against this Harris, 3 for 6. High. no strikes. 2 men on base and 1 out here in the ninth. Phillies trail by 2. Got that one over. 2-1.
Pretty close to being inside. Got the inside corner.
Rourke heading to the bullpen phone. Tim Mauser. Gonna get up.
If Mark Davis has a tired arm, or he would be up.
Two balls and 2 strikes. Bouncing ball to Sim Fracco. He makes the unassisted out at first for out number 2. The runners move up. Philly runners at second and third with 2 outs. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Kevin Stocker.
Inky.
Pete Incaviglia. So Incaviglia will come out as a pinch hitter. The runners at second and third and 2 down here in the ninth. Incaviglia batting at .257. 13 homers, 53 RBIs as a pinch hitter. He is 4 for 13.
Base hit in this game could be tied.
Yeah. Incaviglia steps up with 2 men on base and 2 outs here in the ninth inning. Phillies trail by 2. Thought that was a little low, but he got it. No balls and 1 strike.
Good pitch. It was borderline low.
Inside, 1-1. John Kruk waiting on deck. Hoping for a chance here. Strikes. Struck him out to end the ball game. Now the Phillies are down in the ninth inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left. The Padres have won the first 3 games of this series, and the Phillies now have dropped 4 in a row. That's their longest losing streak of the year. As San Diego wins it by a score of 4-2. Getting a couple of unearned runs in the 7th inning along with 1 earned to win the game 4-2 over the Phils. We'll be back with the totals and a recap in just a moment.
Imagine the smooth acceleration, the quick response, the high performance of 93-octane Exxon Supreme gasoline. Move up to Exxon Supreme and turn the tiger loose.
Next up, Darren Dalton.
What? You're out of uniform.
Coach, Zuba stripes are in.
Dalton, you need glasses.
Right, Coach. Philly Zuba's glasses from McDonald's.
Score big at McDonald's with Phillies glasses in 2 hot Zubas designs. Each only 79 cents when you order a bacon Swiss quarter pounder, a large fry, and a medium Coke Classic, or any other extra value meal.
Now what? What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Okay, panel. How can you recognize the genuine Yellow Pages?
It has a yellow cover.
Good.
It says New Jersey Belle on the front.
Right.
It has more choices inside.
Yes! That's how you tell a genuine article from mere imitators. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
The genuine New Jersey Belle Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 use it. No other book can match it. A Bell Atlantic Company.
Loosen your tie, take off your coat, roll up your sleeves. It's a business person special, Thursday, July 29th at 12:35. Compliments of Mellon PSFS. Go ahead. You deserve a break. Call 463-1000.
Jaws Prize Pack and qualify to win the grand prize trip. Winners fly U.S. Air, the official airline of Universal Studios Florida, and stay at the Twin Towers Hotel. Watch Jaws: The Revenge July 22nd on PHL 17 when we'll announce the grand prize winner who'll experience Jaws. Coming soon to Universal Studios Florida from the New Jersey State Aquarium and PHL 17.